In 2001, just days after one of America's darkest moments, a man checked into a small motel in Washington using a fake name. Hours later, he was found dead. No ID, no past, no trace of who he really was. For 17 years, he remained a ghost until strangers on the internet decided to give him his identity back. On September 17, 2001, a young man checked into the Lake Quinault Motel in Amanda Park, Washington. He signed the register using the name Lyall Stevik, but investigators later discovered something chilling. That name didn't exist. He carried no wallet, no identification, no personal documents, just a few belongings and silence. Soon after checking in, he died inside his motel room. Police launched an investigation, but every lead collapsed. The address he gave was fake, and the name he used was taken from a fictional character in a novel. It was almost as if he had carefully planned to disappear. Forever. For years, investigators tried everything. Fingerprints were checked in national databases. Missing persons reports were reviewed. Facial reconstructions were released to the public. Nothing matched. The man became known only by the false name he left behind. Lyall Stevik, the man with no identity. Nearly 2 decades later, the case suddenly came back to life. In 2016, an online researcher created a Reddit community dedicated to solving the mystery. Thousands of internet users joined the investigation. They analyzed police files, shared theories, and even worked alongside law enforcement. Some believed he could have been connected to the September 11th attacks, while others believed he was running from a troubled past. But none of those theories could be proven. Determined to find the truth, the online community funded advanced scientific testing. Isotope analysis revealed he had likely traveled across multiple regions of the United States during his childhood. Still, his real identity remained hidden. Then, a nonprofit organization called the DNA Doe Project stepped in. Using investigative genetic genealogy, experts began tracing his DNA through distant relatives. The project was funded by people online who refused to let him remain forgotten. Finally, on May 9, 2018, after 17 years of mystery, investigators discovered the truth. Lyall Stevik was identified through a close DNA match linked to relatives in California. His family confirmed the identity using fingerprint records, but they made one emotional request. They asked investigators to keep his real name private, and to this day, his true identity has never been publicly revealed. In the end, this case was never about curiosity. It was about closure, respect, and humanity. Thousands of strangers worked together, not to expose him, but to give his family peace. And once the mystery was solved, the Reddit community was locked forever, turning the investigation into a digital memorial. Sometimes, even when someone tries to disappear, their story still finds its way back home. If you enjoy real unsolved mysteries and true crime stories like this, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications, because every story we tell brings another forgotten mystery back to life.